What up, y'all? It's your boy Polo Cuts D. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clipper, baby. You already know what it is, man. We're right here at Imperial Beach, Ace of Fates Barbershop to be exact. I'm right here drinking a Voodoo Ranger. If you guys want to watch us on YouTube, you guys can under Off the Clipper or listen to us on any podcast streaming platform. I got that shit down already, baby. You already know what it is, man. I'm right here with the one and only
That Barber Cheapy. Let's go. You already know. It's your boy back in the building.
Yep.
And we are
Back
just three
again.
of us today. We are a tripod. It is me, Polo, and the best videographer in San Diego.
Yes, sir.
Photographer, music director, producer,
Porn star. Fucking got it all in there.
Mr. Omatic made it.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Boom.
Hell yeah. What's cracking, y'all, man? Fuck, dude. It's been a good day today. I don't know what the fuck. What did we do today that was so good? Oh, yeah. We got the chiropractor fucking popping in here.
Yeah.
That shit felt good.
That shit was fire.
Stressful.
I wasn't expecting to feel the way I felt like after I got done with him.
Yeah.
I'd never been to a chiropractor before.
Aw.
And then the fact that he was here and literally it was like a 5-minute fix.
Yeah.
It was
That shit felt fucking
quick.
bomb. You know, I used to go to this place called the Joint Chiropractic, and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking throw it out there, fool. I'm gonna fucking burn them out. Huh? What? You say what?
You got a happy ending.
Oh man, I wish. That was at another spot.
The happy head massage.
Oh shit. Oh, hey, isn't that a real thing?
Hey, that's a real thing. Happy head massage.
That is a real thing, right?
That's a big chain though, right?
Yeah.
The
It's
Happy
funny
Head.
'cause those
It's
are
kind of
like-
like IV massage and shit.
They're
like
like
that.
next to like strip clubs. So who knows?
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be real with you guys, bro. Most fucking massage parlors out here, like the ones that are not like chains, they're fucking happy ending places.
Yeah, there's
I
a
know.
few that are open like super late, like
Oh
just
yeah,
around the
anything
area.
that's open after 9, bro, you're fucking about to get smacked. Your meat's about to get smacked heavy. But
wild.
fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, fool. So I've been to the Joint Chiropractic, and back in the day when I used to go there, like I used to think that when you would go to a fucking chiropractor, it was literally like a 3-minute thing, because that's what I was used to. Like those fools would literally they call you to the back, they sit you down, they lay you down, boom. The first time it's always like a 10-15 minute, but then after that it becomes like 3-5 minutes, you know. So I would always like just fucking go in there, boom, get it done, and then come back out, and I feel good for like the day. But the next day I was like, fuck, I feel bad again, you know. And then one time the homie Chaka, that fool took me to the spot in Old Town, and that fool fucking took 45 minutes, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, and it was $50. The other spot was $60 for four times in a month. So 60, it was a package, you know. And then that fool fucking took me, bro, and I fucking dog, like the way that fool just took care of me, I was like, damn, this is what it should be like. And I asked him like, hey, is this how every fucking like chiropractor should take care of you? And he was like, yep. I was like, damn, I've been getting fucking got, because I was going every month, bro, 4 times a month to the chiropractor, dog, and I would just wasting my money, bro. And but yeah, fool, the guy today, he was like, hey man, like, where do you usually go? So I told him that story, and he was like, oh, that place fucking is terrible. And I told him about the other guy. He's like, yeah, that's how it should be. He's like, but me, so usually, like, the reason why I was like 45 minutes at that spot, it was because he would take care of you. Like, he would prep you, he would align you, and then he would like cool you down. So, you know, like warm up, adjustment, and then a cool down, just like how it should be, you know?
He's like super by the book though.
Exactly. So, and then this fool was like, look, I do the same thing he does if you want to, but if you really want me to just get to the point and get you out, 15-20 minutes. Nah, I'm not gonna take no 45. But then this fool charges more, so I was like, oh, okay, well. And when he took me to the back, fool, I was like, oh yeah, that fool went a little more deep on me than Cheapy, but he still took care of Cheapy, like, you know, like, and I would throw shit out there so that he would do it, you know. But that fool still did a little, like, 1 or 2 things more than he, like, on me than he did with you.
Yeah.
But nah, I mean, he did it for free, dog. You know, he showed love. But I was like, damn, like,
I wasn't complaining at all. Like,
I know you weren't.
I think the thing that I was like, oh shit, like this fool is legit, is like one of the first things that he did was with the arm.
Oh yeah.
And he put me up, and he's like, can you go any higher? And I'm like, yo, like,
I can still do it right now.
I can't go any higher. And then fucking that fool did something right here to like my arm.
No, he adjusted your shoulder.
Or my shoulder, and then he's all right, try it again. And I'm like, oh shit, like yo, I'm all
Wow.
the way up here, like I'm still.
And it feels like you're not doing no strength, no like nothing, huh?
Yeah, like
Fool, that's gnarly.
before it was like tight, and I couldn't fucking put it past here.
So all right,
But
so
yeah, now
so this is what the guy at Old Town told me. He's like, look, bro. He's like, you are what fucking you are like a fucking vehicle. He's like, with your vehicle, every 3 to 5,000 miles, you have to do a fucking maintenance, to your vehicle, or else it'll get fucked up. He's like, you have to do the same thing every 6 to 8 months. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I only do this shit like once a year. He's like, nah, bro. He's like, everybody has to adjust their shit because sometimes you sleep wrong, sometimes you work wrong, your wallet, all that shit fucking goes into play, and it fucks up your body little by little. You start getting, like, if you sit the same way for a year straight, you're gonna end up sitting like that. Even if you're like, if you sit with your wallet like this, even when you're not wearing it, you're gonna sit that same way because you're so used to it.
Yeah.
So then he would, like, even with your foot, how one leg was longer than the other leg.
Yeah.
Like, they did that shit to me at the Old Town fool, and my shit was fucking way like, and this fool did it too, and they were not even, and then boom, he fucking pulls your shit, and then he pulls the other one a little less, and then he pulls this one more, and then it evens out because your fucking hip, it's all in the hips, like. Your back's gonna be sideways if your hip is sideways.
Yeah.
And your leg's gonna be shorter if your hip is. It's all in the hips. So what you do is your bones go into that little hole where your fucking leg sits into the hip. It'll fucking go in deeper than the other one, and this foot just pulls in and adjusts it. Same thing with your arm. If you're always like this or like this, if you're always like this and shit like that, eventually your arm just starts getting used to it. So you gotta fucking get it back in place.
That's for everything. Like, do you guys? I think we talked about it, right? Because me as a videographer, my whole right side's fucked up because I tense up when I shoot. So my right shoulder, like, I tuck in my right shoulder and I do like a weird, like, I do this.
Yeah.
So then when I record, like, my body feels comfortable, but now when I'm relaxed in a relaxed stance, I almost feel like I'm like walking sideways, or I feel fucked up. So now I have to like do stretches, move around, be more mentally aware, and then same with my hip too. But now, like, when I do workouts, I do crazy shit, so hopefully it's helping. I don't know. But do you guys have like lock-in forms that you're like mentally like, holding up something, or like, like, I don't know,
yeah, that's what I was
squeezing your
telling
ass
this
when you're
fool
like
about.
cutting or something? Like, don't do that,
Well, not squeezing the ass part, but fucking yeah, but fucking I lean on my right side a lot, and that's what I was telling this fool. I think I'm shorter because I lean on my right side a lot. And I put all my weight on my right leg, and then I turn my head fucking sideways when I cut.
Yeah.
Turn it to the right. So I was like, I thought that was the reason, but this was telling me fucking it's most likely your wallet.
Yeah.
Because you always sit on your wallet.
Yeah. So usually, like,
that's why I put it in my front now.
Yeah. Your wallet is usually like 1.5 inches, and that's usually what men, that's how uneven your feet are, especially like the leg where you put your wallet on.
Yeah.
That's what they say. So that's what they say. That's why I bought a fucking bag to put my wallet in there.
Yeah, I put it with my water bottle or like in the front pocket. I hold it now, so like, I don't know, I hold my wallet, my keys. Like, I don't stick it in pockets anymore and make myself feel uncomfortable.
Oh, I could not do that. I'd feel like I'd lose my shit.
Nah,
I gotta
hold on. This is it. It's just my keys and then the wallet, and then fucking Apple AirTags are everywhere now. So
yeah, same here with me.
Yeah.
I fucking AirTag all my shit now. My wallet, my fucking bag, my keys, everything. I fucking put AirTag on everything. Because like the other day, I lost my fucking keys at the other shop, and I couldn't find them, dog. And I forgot I had an AirTag on it, and fucking boop, fucking looked it up real quick. Oh, what the fuck? It's here. So I knew it was at the shop. So I looked everywhere, and then boom, found them. And I actually, yeah, I did that thing. So it helps, bro. I mean,
there's a little sound that comes out.
You can hear
from
it.
the AirTag.
Yeah, you can hear it, fool. So it helps. That's why I started doing that. But yeah, going back to that chiropractor shit, that's just fucking sick, dude. Fucking badass. That's what we were all happy about today. And then fucking Pokemon Go, that shit. We were all fucking into. Yeah, fucking.
We're fucking geeks, low key.
We were all into that shit earlier. Fucking.
I need to hop back on.
Dude, the homie fucking, there was this guy, Cheapy's client, that fool fucking travels everywhere in, like, around Europe, I think, and Japan and all that stuff.
Everywhere, yeah.
Fuck, dude, that fool has some beastie ass fucking, like, I'm over here, like, fucking hyped on a fucking regular ass fucking Pokemon out here, and then this was fucking pulling out like 10 of them. I'm like, what? That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been on that shit, dude. Huh?
So we got some good trades earlier.
Yeah, I fucking want to get that. I want to get what was it, that Mewtwo, bro? I don't have a Mewtwo, so I'm like, fuck, I wanted it.
Yeah, the ones that he had.
The other
fucking dope as
homie
fuck.
had 5 of them. I was like, fuck, fool, give me one. He was like, ah. I was like, damn.
If I had that many, I'd give one away.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you have to, bro. Like, what the fuck?
You don't have it, you're fucking. I got
Yeah.
more. It's cool.
But yeah, man, it's been a fucking solid week. Fucking, let me see. What did we do? Oh, that fucking fight, bro. The fucking
Oh shit! The fucking Earl
Fuck.
Spence and Geronte Davis.
Oh, that shit. I made so much money this weekend, bro, off of fucking gambling.
I was scared to bet that, especially that one. Like I was rooting for Crawford.
Me too.
The
but
whole way.
Weren't
but
you second guessing yourself though? Like
I was because I know how good
'cause
Earl
everyb-
Spence is.
and everybody was going for that fool too.
Yeah, everybody in the shop, like all the clients and stuff.
Everybody was
everybody's
saying Errol
I
Spence.
was like, want to bet? I was like, nah. Like
I started
I don't wanna
fucking-
bet. Like I love gambling, but
That fool
nah,
fucking
I'm not
bro.
gonna fucking.
That fool had class, bro. Like the way that fool fought, that fool reminded me of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell in that fight, they got to a certain point where he didn't even want to hit Earl Spence anymore.
Yeah.
He was playing defense and he was just taking the hits
That fool. My dad told me, he was like, "Look, watch him. You could tell
because
that
they're
fool-
homies.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
last thing you want to see is fucking all right. Like I'm gonna knock this fool out just
Yeah.
because he's still coming at me. Like he didn't want to throw any hands back. Fucking
Yeah.
Terrence
You know what?
Crawford.
You know what's crazy? So my dad kept telling me, he's like, "Look, watch the fight and look at that fool." He's like, "That fool's counting in his head." So, and I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Look, every time Errol Spence throws a fucking punch, you can tell he's counting like that fool's throwing a punch and that fool's counting 1, 2, and then boom, 3. Like when Errol Spence brings his punch back,
Yeah.
that fool fucking just, you could tell he's counting in his head like, all right, he's throwing a punch, 1, 2, 3, boom, fucking hits him back. His counter attack was fucking insane, fool.
Yeah,
I was tripping the fuck out.
He surprised the shit out of me. I know he's a really good fighter.
That fool became
I
my
always like
favorite fighter, fool.
I always like fucking Terrence Crawford, but just the overall class that he showed on that fight was
Fool.
fucking sick.
Yeah, that fool, that fool became my favorite fighter after this fight.
You see, after the Isaac Cruz fight, you see who called him out?
Isaac Cruz?
Yeah, you see who called out Isaac Cruz?
Who?
Ryan Garcia. He
Oh, I
called
didn't see
he called
that.
him out on Twitter.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right when Isaac Cruz won the fight.
Damn.
I'm pretty. Yeah, no, it was Isaac Cruz. Yeah, right after Isaac Cruz won that fight, fucking Ryan Garcia took a shot at him.
I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like if that fool does take that fight, I for sure have money on Isaac Cruz. But at the same time, I feel like they'll give fucking that fool, the other fool, the fight, like the win, just to like.
Isaac Cruz. I know he's a good fighter. Like I seen a couple of his
short.
other fights, and that fool's beast, fool. But
He was struggling with the height. in
this
one.
fight that he fought, the other guy actually had a good strategy. Like he was throwing a lot of jabs, kind of keeping him away.
Yeah.
kind of moving him around the ring. Yeah, that the other homie, fucking, I forgot his name, fucking Benedingo or some shit like that. Yeah, that fool actually did a good overall fight.
Yeah.
Like, that shit went all 12 rounds.
Well, that fool was keeping him away. He wouldn't let him get inside because every time he would get inside, that fool bonk fucking would just get that fool nasty.
Yeah.
But I feel like that fool was struggling with his height. That's what was fucking him up.
Yeah, it was a big height difference.
Because that fool would fucking throw punches
But
like this.
even Ryan Garcia, I think Ryan Garcia is probably just as tall as that fool,
Yeah.
or even taller.
Yeah, but I think I still got money on fucking Isaac Cruz versus
That
Garcia.
would be a really good fight to see. That's probably one that I would love to actually watch and see go
Yeah.
down.
I don't know. I told myself I would never see that fool fight again. That fool's fucking bunk. Ryan Garcia?
But he did fight Geronte Davis though. Geronte Davis is a fucking beast.
Yeah, that fool's
But
bunk, bro.
then you think of Isaac Cruz when he fought Geronte Davis, and that fool had fucking a very good chance.
2 week notice.
If
too.
if he would have had more time, like if that was his original fight and he had time to fight Geronte Davis, like train for him, I think it could have went a different way.
Well, Gervonta Davis don't want to fight that fool no more. He already said it. He's like, nah, I'm good. off of
I
that
think
fool.
Geronte Davis knows like that fool's fucking power.
Yeah, it's because that
Like,
fool
that
has
fool doesn't
fucking,
go down easy.
and that fool has a strong chin, and he fucking has that fucking power, fool, when he hits. I trip out on that shit.
Little Mike Tyson.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
Mike Tyson for sure, fool. I fucking trip out on that fool. That shit's fucking insane. And then so I bet fucking Manny's client $100 on that fight. And then I bet that fool $100 on the fucking Texas versus fucking
Texas Rangers versus San Diego
yeah,
Padres.
and I fucking
Best
got
of
that
2
fool.
out of 3.
Yep. You know what's crazy? I told that fool too. Fucking, I don't think you guys are gonna get it, and fuck, we won.
Well,
And
you
then
tell him, don't be acting all weird when I fucking win all the bets. I was gonna bet him too, but I was like, fuck, like I don't know. I was like, nah, you know what? Like
You were out of it,
especially
too.
especially the Padres Rangers. Like you see, the Rangers have a way better record than fucking the Padres.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I love my Padres, but I don't know if they just
Smart move
They're
type
fucking
shit.
they're on and off. So I was like, you know what? Nah, let me not bet on that. And
Yeah.
then the Earl Spence one. I mean, I was going for freaking Terrence Crawford, but I know Spence got it too.
Hey, the Padres are doing good though. I mean, they fucking won that series, and then today they've won too.
Yeah.
That fool fucking Juan Soto's fucking killing it, dude.
Oh, and then guess who we got coming up?
Who?
The Dodgers.
yeah,
the
Dodgers.
Dodgers. Yeah.
We got the Rockies and then the Dodgers. Friday, I think Friday's Dodgers, and then
so
Friday,
the
Saturday,
4-game
Sunday.
series starts. I think
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
they swept us fucking the last fucking round we played them
I hope-
earlier this year.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully we could turn it around. We'll
Yeah.
see. Because I mean, we're starting to get hot. We're starting to pick it up. Low key,
Yeah.
we are.
you know what's crazy? I finally the last payment went through for that season pass because I made
Oh.
payments. You know, how you paid it off.
Yeah,
I made
yeah.
payments, and I was talking to the fucking guy to the guy that helped us. the
Why
other
he
day.
called you?
Yeah, I
That fool
called.
Devin.
Yeah, Devin. I called him. I was like, hey, now that because I paid it off, and I told him I was like, what's up with like when we renew, and he goes, oh, you're gonna get an email next month so that you could renew your fuck. Well, he's like you got to pay attention to this because he said since I have an auto pay
Yeah.
where I was making monthly payments, mine automatically renews. Yours won't because you paid it off.
Ah, okay.
So
So
you
they'll
gotta
probably
make-
call me or
No, he said you have to call because
Oh, I gotta call?
you're gonna get an email and then you have to call.
Oh, okay.
He said we won't call you. You have to call us. But I told him I was like, okay, because I was telling him I was like, hey, I want to upgrade to a 40 game. I'm gonna do the 40 game.
You're gonna do the 40?
Yeah, just because I like I want to get. I've been giving them away.
You like the seats?
I told him I want to go lower.
You want to
Like-
go closer to the field?
Yeah, but I want to go more towards like home field. Home base.
I love our seats. It just
The sun,
we got
bro.
fucking day games.
Yeah.
And they're good. I mean, they're Wednesday, Sundays, which is great because I got Sundays off.
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
I'll keep
pretty
that. I'll keep
chilling.
Wednesdays and Sundays, but I want to go closer to the fucking home.
I want to go. I
area.
want to go to section like 128, kind of where Soto's at in that home run area, or even on that third baseline. Like
I mean, that's cool, but I don't know. For some reason, I would like to be by the dugout.
by the
And-
by the Padres dugout.
Yeah, and he said that's gonna be like $1,300 per seat for a 20 game, and then I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
okay.
for a 40 game it'll be double, so
Yeah.
like 26 maybe per seat. But I think that's just worth it, especially because I've been giving them away to like clients and friends and shit like that, and I don't mind it, bro.
Yeah, same here.
It's a
Clients,
good it's a good tax
friends.
write off.
Yeah,
I see it that way. Why not? But
we'll see, homie. We will see.
what's up with you, Omatic? How you been, dog?
Yeah, it was good.
Chilling, dog.
Fucking been
Thing is,
working.
I didn't watch the fight, so I felt left
haven't.
out.
Damn.
It's like,
Why
fuck.
you didn't know about them, or
couldn't find a
you're not
website or
into
what?
it?
I don't. I guess I just wasn't into it. I
You're
don't know.
not, you don't watch boxing no more or at all ever?
Not anymore.
I grew up with that shit heavy.
Remember, we were talking about it because of the previous big ass fight, and I was like, it's so. I love it still, but it sucks. 'cause
Watered
they're
down?
It's watered down. The
This one was
marketing
good,
behind it
fool.
was flat.
You know what I liked about this one? Neither of the fucking fighters ever spoke bad about each other.
That's different.
Usually like fighters are like McGregor and Diaz, they talk shit, or like fucking Mayweather and Canelo and all that stuff. Like they
Yeah.
hype it up. This one, it
for
was
marketing.
always like, oh nah, like this is the fight I need. He's a fucking legend. I'm a legend. It was always like they're homies, so it was always
So
like
it was like, let's fucking see how we really fight.
exactly.
It's like you. It's like you and
you're
Cheapy fighting.
the best opponent of mine.
Yeah.
Let's fucking see who's the best.
It's like you and Cheapy like boxing,
exactly same
and
shit.
be like, no, we're homies, dog. But let's see what happens.
if we
you
are
know,
the
fuck it.
if we are the best, let's test each other.
yeah, it's like fastest fade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah, for real. Like that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is.
So it's
And
like it was just a dope ass.
so
like, yo, this.
so
fire.
for those fools not to talk about each other, like I mean, not to talk shit to each other at conferences, like in a way, did you even see any type of promo about this fight? Not really.
no, that's what I'm saying. No.
Because they never talk shit about each other.
Yeah,
you only see promo about a fight when they're fucking talking bad about each other. You
like
know,
some crazy
like,
shit.
fuck you, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then like, oh, don't talk about my mother, motherfucker, you know, shit like that, you know. You only see that shit, you know. That's the only shit that gets popping. But
Yeah.
this one, it was
Yeah.
more of like, all right, fucking Errol Spence and Crawford are fighting, all right.
Yeah.
And then the day came.
And they had nothing but
Full-
good things to say
those
about
fools
each other.
fucking,
Badass.
those fools- I mean,
I felt bad for Spence. Spence's fucking face is fucking red, bro.
Second round, red. And that fool's a beast.
I'll watch
fool.
highlights. Fuck it.
And that fool's beast.
You know what I
dog.
did watch?
What?
The Barbie movie.
Oh, what the fuck? How was that?
It was different, bro. It's different.
I want to take Leah, but I haven't. I don't know.
I don't think it would make sense.
For her?
Like, there's like a couple.
Cartoonish.
Nah, it's humans.
It's like, yeah, it's
Real life.
so like basic highlight, obviously, what it is, because I feel like a lot of people just are like, what the fuck is it, you know? It's like a whole Barbie world, like actual world of Barbie. But then they like, oh, like, we have to go to the real world. Like Looney Tunes and fucking Space Jam style.
Okay.
Like Space Jam. So it's like, oh, we need to go to the human side because whatever, like they're playing with the doll.
And she's
wrong.
like a Kim Kardashian. Kind of.
Who?
The Barbie.
Barbie, well, she's
No.
Barbie. So
And
think
people-
about like it's like a perfect doll, you
Does
know?
she go to the fucking real world and people know she's the Barbie?
Well, she goes in like, I'm Barbie, and everyone's like, what the fuck? It's like, why are you dressed like that? Like, of course, like this is stupid. But you know how the real world is now, and how like a lot of like modern
Trolling
like
and
younger females, women are. So they're like anti fucking men and like feminists and shit.
And she
So
was like, "Oh my god, that's
they're
not
like
right."
they're like, hi, you know, she's like, hi, I'm Barbie, and then the girls like, I'm not gonna go deep into watch it. It's a pretty good watch, you know. It's a lot of women empowerment and like strength and shit. It's cool, but the girls are like, oh my gosh, like you are the reason why we're looked at as fucking meat and this and that, like
As meat?
shitting on Barbie. And then she's like, what the fuck, like no, like I'm here to support women. I love women and shit like that.
And they make her all about.
And she's like crying and she's like, I've never done this before. Like she's like experiencing new shit.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
the actress that plays Barbie in that one?
It's that one
Margot
blonde girl.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie. Is that her name?
Yeah.
The one from she's
The one that plays Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Yeah.
She's bad.
She's insane.
Yeah.
Watch the Barbie movie. Oh my god.
Did she come out naked?
No. Well, what the fuck?
I don't want to watch.
No, but that's the thing. It's also like, imagine it's PG-13. So there's like a couple of hints in there, like I'll say the only part that like, because if you want to take Leah or whatever, right? Like she goes up to like construction guys right when she goes there, like, yo, what's up? Like fucking, you know, it's like, damn, like like you fire, you know?
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I know what you're trying to do. It's like, I don't have any genitals, so it doesn't matter. And neither does he. And pointing at Ken, he's like, oh yeah. Because like Barbies, think about him. There's nothing there.
Wait, so so it's a human being
That's
as
like
a Barbie, but no genitals.
like
Wow.
pretending to be like.
Yeah, because she's a Barbie. Yeah, fuck, that's crazy.
It gets deep, bro. You gotta
Yeah.
watch it. And then at the end, I was like, God damn! Like I would
was-
show like my
Did it
sisters and shit. Like I'm like, fuck it, watch it.
Did it
It's
feel?
deep.
Did it feel like it was too much? Like too much? Did it feel like? Did it feel like it was too? Like too? Yeah. It's Adrian, the barber from the other shop. Did it feel like? Did it feel like it was like too fucking? Like too animated in a way? Oh hell yeah, good,
bro.
good.
It's
It's cracking.
Shout out. Really?
Oh shit.
This is your first time here? Oh, okay, yeah. Big shout out to the homie Adrian Ujoa, man. You already know
Adrian.
Fabiano.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. One time. All right,
Love you
dog.
too, homie.
Appreciate you, dog.
All right, big dog.
Yes, sir.
Hey, fucking changing subject real quick. I want to bring
Yeah, he
this
looked
up.
different over the screen door. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Nah, I want to bring this
My
up,
bad.
fool. What about the fucking What about that shit that they're talking about right now? That there's fucking aliens out there. That they're did they admit that there's aliens? Is that what they're saying, or they're admitting that there's non-human fucking non-human?
I didn't get to catch that.
You didn't watch it? They're
I watched
saying
a
that
snippet of it.
they're saying that there's non-human. Fuck. How do you call that?
Humanoid.
Leftovers, like non-human.
Carcasses.
How do they say? Like we have
bodies?
No. They don't say they don't call it bodies. They say we have
Carcasses.
non-human. God, my God, I've been
Yeah,
fucking talking
yeah.
about
Pretty
it all
much
day.
that government thing. It literally,
So they
right
had-
off the bat, the guy was just like, you know, how do you describe it or whatever? It's like just Yeah, like
No, so okay, so this is what happened. The girl told him like, "Oh, what do you guys have?" And he's like, "Well, we have space. We have aircraft that's unidentified." Okay, well, and this is the government like answering the girl. You know, the girl's asking the question. Then the guy's like, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, we have unidentified aircraft." Okay, well, who's driving the aircraft? Who's the driver? And then he's like, "Well, I can't really tell you because it's like I don't want to say the wrong thing." Okay, well. And the girl goes, "Okay, well, like, can you answer me this? Is it a human?" And then he goes, "Well, all I can say is that we have non-human remains." There you go. Non-human remains,
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Okay, so then what's a non-human remain?" And he's like an animal? He's like, "No, it's just a non-human remain." And then he starts saying that they have like over like, I started looking into it. Like, I think he said that there's like over 300 fucking evidence of non-human remains since like 1920 something that they've been keeping fucking.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
Yeah, like
No, but this is in court, fool, and
Yeah.
then this is a fucking government fucking
it was televised and
guy,
everything.
and it was televised.
So,
Like, it's
like-
legit. It's 100% legit.
Like she was like, so the pilots,
Exactly.
like
Yeah,
were they
human.
Were they human? Were they
he's
American? Like they went like deep like that, right? He's like,
No.
the pilots were not human. And I
like-
was like, what the fuck?
And then she's like, "Well, where is it at?" He's like, "Well, we have the remains, and they're non-human remains." So now everybody's automatically saying, "Well, they're aliens,"
Yeah.
Now we don't know if they're aliens because he doesn't say, "Oh, we have aliens." But then, what the fuck is a non-human remain? That's okay. What do we have here in this world?
Male
Human,
and female.
male, female, or humans,
Yeah,
and
humans.
then animals.
Humans, animals, and
So
then
then, what the fuck else could it be?
Unidentified object or whatever.
Extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrial, which
grays.
they didn't even really say that. It
You
just
haven't
said
seen the
not
whole
human.
document. The whole interview.
I-
God, fool, that shit's a trip.
I watched a lot of shit too, but I didn't watch that one.
I was like, what the fuck?
Let me see if
Like,
I can
so there
find
is,
it.
but that guy's admitting, like, no, yeah, we have non-human remains piloting the fucking craft.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck you mean?
I don't know. Fuck.
And this is like,
Trust me. I see,
like
I
people
see a
right away,
lot of shit.
everybody starts saying like,
Watch,
oh,
watch.
they just admitted that it's aliens.
Intelligent extraterrestrials.
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
So if they're not
Do you believe
human,
Currently still on the program. Like people are obviously it's forever going to be like they're going to be on it like figuring shit out because imagine shit that you've never seen before. It's like fuck it, we got to figure this out.
yeah.
And it's going to be hush hush until now. But it's funny because that's with a lot of government shit where it's like, okay, you have to oath until right now. Let's say we see one
Classified
or whatever, right?
shit.
Yeah, we see one. Some fucking alien runs over here. He's like, hey, what's up, dog? Oh, fuck. It's like, yo, FBI pops up. You can't say shit
It's
till
like that Men in Black shit, like, boop,
What the 2023? So like
2054.
2054, some crazy ass year. Like either we die or like we just don't make it to that year, but we can't talk about it till then.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can even low key bypass that shit, write it on a note or make a recording, and then you lock it up till that year. It's like, okay, tell your future kids or whatever, open that shit up. Then it'll talk about it because that's I saw
crazy.
something about World War II like veterans or some shit that were getting tested on with atom bombs, and they were like, you can't talk about at all anything that happened or what the experience was until like just recently, like 2019. So they're like all super old. It's like, yeah, you can see your hand, like, and shit. Like they're talking in detail,
Yeah.
but it's just fuck. There's a bunch of shit happening.
And then the people now are like, oh, that fool's too old to even remember. He's probably just fucking
Exactly.
talking out of his ass.
yeah. Like there's gonna be people coming out later on, like fucking
All the
years and
fools
years
working
and years.
in
all
the
the
fucking
whistleblowers and stuff
FBI
like that.
and shit.
So you know
Yeah.
how last time we were talking about NASA and like how you can see like the straps and stuff, like
The straps.
like the hinges on their
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
When they're like
yeah.
saying
The
they're
green
in
screen
space
shit and all that?
like that. Yeah. So I was watching a video, and it just makes you think. So those videos where like they show like they're test bombing and they're like, say it's in like Arkansas and they drop a nuclear bomb and it fucking blows up, like you know what I'm saying? Like it blows up everything.
Yeah.
But like I was watching videos and it's like, all right, so think of this, like how does the camera footage stay the same? Like it's fucking say it's sitting on a tripod and boom, the explosion happens. It blows away the fucking truck in front of it, blows away the fucking house. But how are they able to get the film,
Maintain the fucking camera the same.
and the
Intactable.
camera's still in the same place after all the
Intactable,
dust
yeah.
settles? Like, how's that even possible? It doesn't make any sense. Or fucking that one video where it's the president calling the astronauts when they first landed on the moon, and he's having a conversation with them. But you think of it, it was in what, the space race was
1970s.
Was it 70s?
Yeah.
60s, 50s?
Something like
I think
that.
it was in the 50s.
Or something like that.
Yeah, because we're in a space
when
race
they landed
with,
in
with
moon,
China
in the
and
moon,
Russia.
in moon, like the moon
Yeah,
landing.
the moon landing. Yeah,
Wasn't it in the 70s or
and
the 60s?
I think it was. Fuck, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Reagan,
I
who
don't-
was the president at the time,
I
and
don't
he made a call on on a landline phone to the moon, and talking to those guys like, how's that even possible? Like you're calling from a landline phone,
And then they're saying
how does
that-
it reach fucking like.
The worst part is that now they say that they don't have the proper technology to do any of that
And
again.
and we got all these cell towers right here, right now, and we still drop calls. Like, how does that even happen? Like,
I don't understand. I can agree with that. Where even as a kid, bro, like a fucking child, like watching that show, I was like, this is insane, right? And then they start talking about it, and then I was like, I would ask, like, oh, why don't we go back? Like, why don't we just go back right now? It's like, oh no, it takes, it's like failed attempts. We really have to, build a
Yeah, but
new
you
setup.
fucking did it once already, so you know how to get there.
And they used apparently a bunch of shit like to get them up there, like a computer that's like the size of a warehouse. And now we have better technology, we have better pilots, we have better everything. Everything's better. We can't make it.
Fool,
any
like
better.
how is
said-
it that
they
they can?
said-
How is it that they can make it to the station, but they can't just go a little further?
they
to
said
the
that
moon?
they destroyed that technology after they went to the moon, supposedly.
That's bullshit.
But I heard
Is the
two
moon
different
even real, dog?
stories. I heard either that the moon.
was
So you're
fake.
gonna think I'm fucking
or that
tripping.
or that there was
But the moon is supposedly the moon is hollow. They went to the moon.
and there was
and
people there. Already.
There was
Or-
extraterrestrials
and they
on
told
the
never
dark
come back.
side of the moon, which is the opposite side of the moon. And they told those fools, hey, don't ever, come back again. Da 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 da.
We was straight, but
Fucking,
don't
we'll
pull
make
up.
a
aight?
treaty with you. We'll give you technology. You give us, whatever control over your people.
So that's how we got
Whatever.
iPhone.
That's one.
So that's one. And then the other one is, hey, you can't break past that invisible glass firmament that supposedly
The flat Earth?
it even says it in the Bible. It says fucking it's covered in it doesn't, I don't know if it says dome, but we're covered in a firmament. Because every time they shoot up missiles and shit or whatever, you've seen it countless times. Fucking whenever they shoot up,
It'll just
they go
explode.
and then they hit at a certain fucking altitude and they just fucking explode.
Yeah, but I mean,
So they're saying that they can't break that fucking glass ceiling, that invisible glass ceiling that supposedly we get to the moon to.
But our atmosphere's all fucked up now, so it's like we should just be able to get through
Well,
it.
don't they say that? Don't they say that that Earth looks like fucking Jupiter now because of all the trash that
all
fucking
the fucking
all the trash
that's
that
in the
fucking
space.
orbits the
Supposedly,
fucking
yeah.
world.
And then right now, there's all kinds of shit going on in the sky. You see these weird ass clouds that have multiple holes in them. You see
Yep.
rainbow clouds. You see weird weather going on right now, like in China. I think it's like 113 degrees over there every day. Most of their big rivers that they get water from, those shits are drying up right now. And at night, it's like easy 90s, bro, out
Bro,
there.
we're literally getting cooked alive. It's
Like
insane.
they never have weather like that, bro.
Okay, so today my client was telling me, she's like, look, she's like, because I started talking about it, and she's like, look, she's okay. So this is what I told her. I was like, damn, this shit's getting crazy. I feel like something's gonna happen. And then she's like, she's an older lady, she's a grown lady, She's like, look, mijo, she's like, they're getting us ready for something to happen already, so that when it does happen, we don't freak out about it. They're getting us ready. That's what he's like. Why do you
They're
think
like prepping us.
Yeah, she's like, why do you think you just said what you said? Like, oh, I think something's gonna happen. She's like, because they've been prepping us this whole time with like releasing little bit of stuff here and there. Like now with the whole alien shit, like they're prepping you. This was a little preparation for you, so that when you do see an alien walking around, she's like, these motherfuckers are among us, you know.
Yeah.
But we don't know it right now. But eventually, one day, they're just gonna fucking like zip off their fucking human fucking little fucking costume and then fucking be us, and then you're gonna be like, oh, there it is. That's a fucking alien.
It's
And
like
I feel
the
like something's gonna happen.
instead of being
soon,
like,
though,
oh
too.
shit, that's
Bro,
a fucking
it's-
alien freaking out.
It's like the fucking chick on the airplane.
Oh, the one that was freaking out.
that is
And then the
not
other incident
real.
that happened too.
I heard
think
she
it
was
like
faded though.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know. I hear multiple shit.
I've heard.
I know,
there was another video that came out
Conspiracies.
that was saying, hey, that girl was not a crisis actor.
She's doing like this.
She was like a reptilian or some shit like that.
And then she's
she
going like
had
this.
something on her neck when she was talking, and like it was like popping up right. I don't know. There's all kinds of shit.
and
That's
then
going
Apparently,
on
she
there.
saw
And then
someone closing their eyes sideways.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that
like a
does-
reptile.
No, well, okay. So I saw another guy saying, "Oh, I was in that flight," and then he proves it because he has the ticket. And he's like, "I was on that flight. I was a couple rows down, and I saw the guy turn back and wink at the guy behind them." And I guess all the people around there, they were already tripping on her because she was faded, acting stupid. And then that fool was like, "Oh, I don't think you should be on this airplane. You know, if I was you, I would get off."
Fucking with her.
Fucking with her, like trolling her. And then that she was like, "What the fuck you mean?" And
All
he's like,
faded.
and then he told her, "I'm a reptilian." And then that he kept fucking with her like that, you know. And then she started tripping out all crazy,
I
drunk.
can believe that.
And
heavy.
that the fool behind, like that fool was like, "Dude, I was a couple rows behind them, and I fucking heard everything." You know,
I feel
so
it.
then he's like, she was just faded, and then she started acting stupid. She didn't want to sit next to that fool. I guess she has to be moved, and then they didn't move her. So then she just started making a big ass deal out of it. You know, like some fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds
you know-
about right.
You know?
I believe that. I
so
believe
they were
it.
like, so that fool was like, that fool was just trolling her. He wasn't even. He's not a fucking reptilian. He just told her he was, and then she took it out of proportion. You know, I guess she was like, "Oh, you're not. That guy's not fucking human." But it's like, then another person was like, "Well, I heard she wasn't faded," and then I'm like, "Ah." So then what the
That's
fuck?
the thing, bro. It's like you can't believe everything you hear.
Yeah,
You just
especially
gotta,
not on the internet, dog.
especially nowadays for everything, not even just internet, just in general. Don't believe everything you
Hell
hear.
nah.
Feel me? Like you know,
I just want to see some shit,
bro.
myself,
I just like
dog.
conspiracy theories a lot.
I love 'em
right?
too. I love it too.
And then not only that too, like everybody has footage on the girl, but nobody has footage on the fucking person that she was identifying though.
Yeah.
No. The guy came out already.
I haven't seen it.
I
so
know.
I'm like,
The guy's a fucking Freemason. So she started tripping on him because so the reason why she started tripping at first is because that fool was wearing a Freemason tattoo, and then that fool, a Freemason ring, and she told him, "Do you know what that means?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's a fucking Masonic fucking ring." And then she's like, "Well, do you know what that shit stands for?" That's how it all started. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm a Mason." And then she's like, "Well, you know what the fuck they say about Mason?" And then that he started fucking with her because she started talking shit about Masons right there.
Yeah.
And then that's how it all started. That's how it started. Like, you know.
I don't believe too much of anything.
So-
It's good. It's good conversation though. It's good
Yeah, no, for
conversation.
sure. But like to me, it's like fuck, dude. Like
Bro,
I want to see some shit myself with my own eyes. Once
Bro,
I
no,
see
the
like
crazy-
once I see like right now lately, a lot of people have been posting like the fucking SpaceX, and they're like, "Oh my god, what is this? This is fucking like UFO, bitch. That's SpaceX. Like you should
obviously,
know
yeah.
by now. It's already been happening for the past like 5 years.
Yep.
You know, like you can't fuck. You're not gonna fool me with no SpaceX shit no more. See, like that's another thing. Like how you're talking about like missiles and shit like that can't go past that fucking glass wall or whatever.
Yeah, the
like
glass ceiling.
how is it that SpaceX can? You know.
That's why it's fucking insane. So all these things
So
that
like-
we're
So
getting
like
told,
if there's no fucking space, how is SpaceX getting through?
but that's what I'm.
Because you could see it. Like I've seen it live. Have you ever seen SpaceX live?
nope.
I have on my mom, on my daughter, me and Manny, Don. It happened at the other barbershop. We saw that shit. And I was literally tripping out, thinking we were getting bombed. Fool.
Oh, you're talking about the rocket in the sky,
The
right?
rocket in the sky with the
Yeah.
light, with the little light, and that looks like a condom, and then the
Yeah.
fucking light flashing behind.
I know, but you don't see it fucking going straight up and then fucking disappearing. Like it's too far for our eyes to see.
No, it does disappear, fool.
Miles.
No,
I
no,
want to
no.
see it. I want to see a video.
Straight up going into space.
No, it goes up and then it just disappears. When
I don't know.
when we saw it, it went from light, and then fading away, and then
That's
boom,
what I'm
gone.
saying. Like there you just confirmed. Right?
I mean, maybe
Like,
maybe
and
they were
that's-
fading the light down. Who knows? Maybe they
who
just
knows?
started fading the
But
light away. And
either
then,
way, like they
but
can make it
I
through.
saw that shit.
They
Yeah,
make it
I-
through.
I-
they,
Me and
remember
Manny
it was
saw that
blue,
shit.
right?
Me and
It was
Manny
like
saw that
bluish
shit.
white?
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Manny saw. Me and Manny were fool. I was hiding behind Manny like fool. We're about to get bombed.
I remember I was on my brother's house right here, fucking on top of the hill. See everything from there,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
we seen it.
fool.
We're like, what the fuck is that? Like we're
but
tripping
think
out
about
on
it.
too.
Like that makes it right. And then why are they beating around the bush about everything else? And like, oh no, I don't
is
think
it
we
that,
can make
how
it.
is that Elon Musk
It's
can
like,
make
no,
it there,
it's-
but then
it's
how is
making it.
how is it that Elon Musk can make it there, but then the fools that made it to the moon can't make it back? You know, like I don't know. That's just
bullshit.
so weird, fool. It's
bullshit.
I really feel like this
How
is what,
can we make it to Titanic? Like fucking, we can make it all the time. But these guys, they made it a big deal. It's super duper deep. They couldn't have made it down there safely. It's like fucking James Cameron made it all the time. Fucking the guy who did the Titanic movie. Like he actually went like in the fucking thing in a professional setting. You can go down there for sure. Like imagine the shit that they've been able to get down to more that they never told us about.
Yeah.
But right now it's like, oh, like naturally you're never supposed to go that crazy.
You,
It's like,
you know,
no, but you can.
You know what I
the
feel?
fuck?
You know what I feel like? You know what I think is
weird.
gonna happen soon? I feel like eventually, like soon, something drastic is gonna happen that is gonna make this world never the same again. Kind of like how COVID did it.
Fucked
You know,
up the world already.
we're never gonna be the same again. Like how
Never.
before COVID. But then again, like when the Spanish flu hit or the plague hit, they
Yeah.
said that it never became like how it used to be. Well, I feel like eventually, like soon, there's gonna be like, let's say aliens are real and they show up. I feel like something is gonna happen soon.
There's gonna
Where
be another pandemic, but it doesn't have to be. Is pandemic specifically just like a
pandemic
is
means
it a
that
bacteria
that
thing or
no,
something?
It's just a scare
so a
for
pandemic
everybody.
is an epidemic that's 50 times stronger. An epidemic can happen like there could be there's a fucking fentanyl epidemic. There's
Got
a
it.
fucking
But a pandemic is
A pandemic is
worldwide.
like worldwide, something that they can't control.
We're gonna have another one.
Yes, but I feel like it's
But
gonna
in a
be with
different
like
level,
something
something
that's it'll never. I feel like it's gonna be kind of like did you watch The Last of Us?
Yeah, of course.
You know how they never go back to normal, where it's like
Never.
you gotta fucking
You
live
just
like
learn to live that way.
yeah. I feel like it's gonna be like that.
No,
I-
definitely.
I mean I don't feel like it's gonna be like that, but I have a feeling it might be like that.
There is a lot of like things naturally life, you know. It's like, damn, I wonder, like even kids now, dang, like can I use one of those phones? Like can I use a phone at home? It's like, oh, you mean ones that plug up? Like, yeah, like a home phone.
Yeah.
It's like, why is it so fucking wildly different? But that's what it's gonna be later, where it's like, damn, you guys used to go outside of this building to the world outside. Like there might be
Yeah.
a weird, crazy change of
Or we have to live in a
history.
bunker type shit.
Yeah.
you know?
Fallout.
That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't know if I ever sent you that one video that I watched. It was either like it was something with numbers. It was either 823, 826 or 923, 926. So it was one of those numbers, but it was like a lot of movies. Either they have them like sitting in the background or they have them like on the movie titles.
Yeah.
And all those movies or episodes or even it even shows a Simpsons episode on there where it's an actual like it's a natural disaster that's going to happen on that date, which is either this month or next month on the 23rd or the 26th.
Of this month of
Yeah. So like, I mean, fuck, correct me if I'm wrong, but fucking if it does happen, you heard it here first.
Damn.
Yeah, but nah, it's supposed to be like either like something coming from the sky or some natural disaster, like something
You guys ever watch that movie?
fucking like crazy stupid.
Yeah, you guys ever watch that movie? The time
happens
machine,
all around the world.
Time Machine?
The hot tub time machine.
No, the Time Machine.
No,
Where
it's
that
a
guy-
classic.
Yeah,
but no.
where that guy loses his girlfriend on a date night, and then he builds a time machine to go back and try to fix it, but then he can never fix it. Then he goes like fucking millions of years forward because he gets knocked out. Like something happens where he fucking has to so he goes forward in time. Okay, so this fool goes forward in time too far. And then when he finally stops the time machine, he gets off the time machine, and then the fucking world is being fucking hit by the moon being fucking. So something hit the moon and it broke it in pieces, and then the fucking pieces of the moon are fucking coming into our orbit, and then it fucking starts crashing into the moon, into the earth, And then as that shit's coming, they fucking stop him and they're like, "Hey, who the fuck are you?" But this fool's dressed in like, this fool's from like the fucking 1500s, and it's like
Wild
and
West
it's like
ass looking.
yeah, and it's like 2,582, right? But this was from like 1,430. Right, and then this fool fucking gets there. He gets off the time machine, and he gets out of the time machine, and then he sees the moon in pieces, like coming towards us. And then the cops and the CIA, the FBI, they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then they're like, "Who the fuck?" And then he's not budging and shit. So then one of the other CIA agents goes like, "No, fuck that. Let's just leave him here. We have to we have to leave now. They're like, the fucking government's sending us to leave now." And then boom, it just starts you could fucking hear like a piece hit the fucking earth, and then it shakes everything. And then this fool runs back into the time machine. He gets a piece of the moon hits right by him, and then boom, he gets knocked out. This fool fucking by accident pushes the fucking thing forward, and then this fool goes to like 9 billion fucking 284,382 year, you know? And then it's civilization, fucking everything's fucking gone, fool. People are still alive, but they live on a mountain, on a cliff, but they live on the side of the cliff, not on top of the cliff. Literally, the city's on a cliff on the side, not on top. Like, houses are on the side of the cliff.
Yeah.
And then the river's on the bottom, right? And then at nighttime, they all have to get off the floor, like anything, because these fucking, okay, so a mutation of humans and like weird ass fucking creatures like us, I guess the humans became fucking weird, like they started becoming weirdos, and then they started fucking like becoming like monsters, kind of, and then like those monsters were fucking humans, and then it became like a weird mutation where those fools were living under the sand and shit, right? So this fool fucking, he's trying to fucking obviously like revive his girl, but then he realizes that he'll never be able to fix it. So then how can he the point of the movie is that he has to fix humanity in general instead of fixing instead of saving his wife.
Oh, okay.
You know, so then he fucking finds a way to like fix humanity, and then he fucking goes back in time. He fucking stops that fucking mutation from happening, and then he saves the world. You know, later, like, it's so weird. It's back and forth. You gotta watch it, fool. It's fucking insane. It's called The Time Machine. It's fucking insane, fool. So, like, I don't know. I feel like that shit. I don't know. Like, obviously, we don't have no time machines that we know of right now, but
Yeah.
fuck, fool. That shit's insane. I feel like some weird shit's gonna happen.
I just watched a movie the other day. It's called See You Tomorrow, and it's on Netflix. You can actually watch it on Netflix. But she tries to go back and she tries to save her brother from dying. But she saves her brother, and then instead of him dying, her best friend dies. So it's like she can't save them both. Yeah, it's either one or the other.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
So no matter what she does, it's either one, no matter what.
That shit is crazy, fool. I feel like some weird shit's gonna happen.
Yeah,
like soon. Remember earlier, when the fucking thing fell?
Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah.
We started talking about death, and then a fucking piece of man.
Yeah, we're talking about death or something like that with one of the clients because he works in the hospital and shit. And he was talking about that, and all of a sudden, like, it was literally I was cutting and he was cutting, and like off of Manny's shit, that shit just went boom, fucking broke.
Manny's
like,
not here. It's just me and this.
Yeah.
We're like, oh shit, like what the fuck?
It's real.
I don't know, dog. I feel
There's
like
a lot of shit in this world that we do not know about, which is insane. But it also makes sense because naturally there's like a bigger, obviously government and higher up people that want to try to sheep us all together and be like, we don't want this world to go insane. Like, we want the world to somewhat be in boundaries. We know there's war like happening. We know there's drug shit happening. There's crimes all over the place, but we still have shit flowing.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's like, but we just can't let them know that there's a fucking asteroid on the way right now. We can't let them know that we can read whenever earthquake's going to hit or whenever like the world's going to end. We know. We can't let everybody know. It's like, so it's like, fuck it. It is what it is. Cause I get it. I don't want to know that shit.
I do.
Like, it is. Let me live
know.
life. Just I'm living life. Fuck it.
Do you think there's another world with a living thing?
100%.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
There has to
is
be,
it humans? No, probably not.
Do you even think space is real?
Fuck yeah, it's real.
Oh, okay.
I think there's.
You don't think we live in a dome like a flat Earth like dome like we're
then who are the
we're
beings
like in a
that are
simulation?
controlling us?
Huh?
What are the beings that are making us?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. There is more for sure.
Like some fucking like that Hunger Game shit.
I don't know. You ever see the fucking the maps from like the old days? Like
Yeah.
the 1400s, 1500s.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where California is not there, certain
Like-
shit like that.
I don't know. It's mind blowing. Like it's hard to believe because the government shows you one thing. Like, hey, we're a globe. You know, fucking.
This is what it is.
This is how it looks from space. But then you see like the older maps, and it's like, all right, cool. It shows you Antarctica, but it has a big ass fucking ice wall around it. It has gaps in it. Then there's like outer lands, like Argitha and fucking all these other countries that are out there. Then you go past that. Then there's more countries. I don't know. It's a trip. Yeah, and you ever think like fucking, all right, where did all the Egyptians go? Where did all the Mayans go? The Aztecs go? Like,
Well, there's Mayans and Aztecs still in Mexico.
yeah, but like why did they just abandon the fucking
There's
pyramids?
a ton of shit that we don't even know about on the earth.
And-
Like there's land that we probably don't know about or
Oh,
that's
for
being
sure.
used, or people living there that are like just. It's not even an island. I mean, it's fucking the size of a whole country.
And
you know?
fuck, you want to know what I was tripping out on the other day too? Is you know those those big ass fucking, like they're rectangle and they're tall. They're in front of like Washington D.C. and they have a little like pyramid, but they have a bunch of hieroglyphics on it. I forgot what they're called. You remember what they're called?
Pyramid with hieroglyphics on it.
Yeah, they're very tall, skinny.
Oh, the middle thing, right?
Yeah. What are they called? Yeah, but they have some over here. They have them all over the world.
Yeah. You're talking about the.
Those rock stones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how they have like that.
The 7 wonders of Earth. It's a part of that.
Let's see. Let me Google that shit because I don't want to waste
Wonders
anybody's.
of Earth.
They are called.
Yeah, that fucking tall ass single fucking.
What are they called though? Like there's a name for them. Monuments.
The pole.
Ba, 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 ba.
Lay down the plug in Adam 22.
Oh shit, that shit's gonna bug me now. Well, anyways, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So that they were saying, all right, well, what you see all those around. What if you see the pyramids that are right there, like in Giza and stuff like that? That we're only seeing the top of it. We're only seeing the
And
tip
then
of it.
and then there's some
And
at the
then
bottom.
There's hundreds and thousands of feet. Maybe those are fucking fat ass ones, and they're actually going all the way down to the bottom.
And all the
Like,
living people are back down there.
yeah, that's why you always hear stories of like fucking ant people and like reptilians like living underground. I don't know. That's just fucking mind blowing.
It is fucking
I forgot
mind
the name
blowing.
of
They
that
said
fucking
there's
thing that I was
pyramids
trying to say.
in Antarctica, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
there's
yeah,
the wall.
they
it's
actually,
melting.
yeah,
the wall.
They actually have pictures of fucking pyramids in Antarctica, but they're covered in ice. So, but you can clearly see the
Insane,
shape
bro.
of it.
And it's the same pattern as like the other ones, like Mexico and shit.
So back in
Oh.
1958,
How did they travel that far though? Like, how did they fucking know to do it? Like, how did Mexico and Egypt, like back then, like tell
Had
each other?
technology,
Like,
how they
bro.
communicated, right?
Yeah,
They
how do
had
they
You got
communicate?
pyramids in Mexico.
How do they communicate to do the fucking pyramid the same fucking
Technology.
length apart from each other and all that shit?
Just
You know?
civilization, a lot of shit changed and they got rid of shit. Who knows, bro? There was something. They
Well,
had to fucking.
They always have like hieroglyphics and pictures of
All right,
of
trip out on this. All
other
right.
outer beings with like helmets on or like know
Yeah, I
like
saw that.
reptilian
Okay.
figures that they idolize.
Yeah. Oh, there's even aliens in those fucking hieroglyphics.
Yeah, you
There's
see
even
'em.
fucking aircrafts like
Even in the fucking
UFO.
picture of Mona Lisa, fool, in the very background, there's a fucking
Yeah.
actual little spacecraft.
All right.
in that
Trip out
fucking
on
thing.
this. Trip out on this. All right. So imagine. You know how we're talking about this right now. Us three, we're talking about this about how shit was back then. Like, okay, that Mayan shit and all that stuff. All the when did they build those fucking pyramids? Like, BC was it BC or was it after AD? Was it after Christ or before Christ? Anyways, all right, those people that were building those fucking pyramids, you don't think they were talking like how we're talking right now about shit that was happening before them? You know, like you don't think, you know how we are right now? Imagine in a million years what people are gonna say, like, like, let's say this podcast blows up, right? And it becomes something huge. And then those people talk and they fucking say like, oh, I know Cheapy and Polo and Nomadic were talking that night about this. How do they know that that shit existed back then? How do they know that there was aliens that existed? Like, imagine like 100 million years from now, someone talks about this podcast, this episode specifically, saying like, how is it that they knew about it? What technology were they using?
Bro, that's
and
not
imagine then like that forward, they're using some type of other technology where all they gotta do is lick their finger and they could fucking tell where their mom is. You know, like, oh, where's
Yeah.
my mom? Oh, she's in fucking Northgate. All right, boom. You know, like that type of that type of technology. You know, like
Northgate's still there.
imagine they're like, oh, if we have this technology right now, how come we can't fucking make a podcast?
No,
you know,
bro.
like
you know what's even
like shit like
trippier?
that. Imagine shit like if we're doing this, imagine what people are gonna be doing a million years from now. You know?
Nah, bro. What's trippier is what if like in a couple of weeks, obviously, knock on wood, it's like three friends just hanging out in a barbershop making a podcast. What happened? It's like fucking.
And then we go missing?
We're on the news and we went missing.
Yeah.
Like we go missing for talking about this shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happened to them? Like
It's
they released this podcast.
Yeah,
and
it's like they released. It's like they didn't release it.
They're cracking the code.
It's like, but the videographer has all the stuff, whatever. At
and
his,
then
at his
Nomadic goes
place.
missing.
No, I'm gone too. It's like, you know, his girlfriend was able to get the whatever. We have
Yeah.
him here. It's like, let's listen. And then it's just, it's all
And then you
fucked
can hear
up.
Cheapy
Oh.
like you can hear Cheapy like in the background. It's like, and then you just hear Cheapy like, oh yeah, the Ibiza, fucking
So-
like, you know, the moon, help. Like,
Yeah.
watch, do that noise, do that noise, help, please, up, Clipper,
Follow me
fuck me,
on Instagram.
Yeah. So
you know, like what the fuck?
All right.
So before I lose my train of thought, going to back what I was saying was back in 1958, there was a guy named Admiral Byrd, right? And that fool was a pilot and a geologist, and that fool went to Antarctica to go check it out and see what's beyond there and past there. And this is like before a lot of like other countries like were really looking at Antarctica. So I guess he went over there. He drove about 70 miles through Antarctica in plane, and then all of a sudden it turned from snow to green,
Oh shit.
and fucking he found a spot to land at. He landed at, you know, whatever spot, and he was supposedly what he's supposedly seeing was he's seeing fucking dinosaurs, fucking aerodactyls, fucking
What the
like
fuck?
dinosaur shit. And
Yeah.
he was greeted by a guy that was named the Master, and they're fucking. It's recorded info, which is fucking crazy. So fucking, I guess fucking he talked to whatever, and then fucking came back, did a news conference right here in the U.S. It sounds fucking bullshit, but he actually did it, and it's actually there's a live fucking thing on YouTube and everything.
Yeah.
And he came back and he told everybody what happened. 10 days later, that fool
Missing.
gets fucking murked, right?
Exactly.
And then a year later, the U.S. the U.S. does the whole fucking U.S. treaty in Antarctica with multiple countries, and they do that agreement where, all right, fucking, you can't no longer
Cross
go
this.
to Antarctica. You know what I mean? And then
So we're not
it's-
allowed to go past Antarctica? That past that wall?
It's all government property. You
Oh, shit, for
can't-
real?
Yeah, no.
U.S. government?
You could get a tour over there. Supposedly you could get a tour, but the tour
It's
only
like 300,000, and then you might die like the fucking Titanic shit.
no. Well, yeah. They take you for like a certain amount of money, but they take you to where the penguins are at or the whales are at, and then they just turn you back around. You can't actually
The penguins
get
are
off.
fucking people, huh? In costumes.
Just, yeah, I don't know.
Penguins aren't even
It's a
real.
trip, but
Imagine penguins aren't real.
It's pretty fucking mind blowing. Yeah, I don't know. It's trippy to fucking think like
There's
that.
a lot of shit, bro.
Fuck,
Yeah.
fool. I want to go home right now and just fucking go into a rabbit hole.
Just beat off.
Yeah, I know. I know you don't look at all the shit I send you on TikTok, but the shit I sent on TikTok, like I actually like watch it and fucking view
I
it.
never
Yeah, I go through a lot of shit
I
on
never
YouTube.
watch my TikTok messages.
I go in a fucking rabbit hole and I just start sending
Like
shit.
it.
I send shit to my brother, and I tell my brother this all the time too. I'm all like, whatever you send me, like I'll have 25 fucking videos waiting for me to watch, and I'll watch it from beginning to end.
I gotta watch it. I gotta look
Just-
at my TikTok because if
Dude,
you do
there's
send me all
so,
those,
there's so
I
much
got
shit
so
on
much.
there.
Oh, I gotta fucking watch them then.
Yeah,
funny.
I'm not getting all my info from TikTok. It's fucking TikTok, YouTube, fucking news.
Fucking
I don't know. There's all
crazy.
kinds
All
of
of it,
there's all
baby.
kinds of sources you can grab it from.
I kind of
Is it real? Is it truth? I don't know.
I kind of want to just go home right now, get drunk and lit, fool, and just fucking be on a fucking on a sick ass one, just looking through shit, fool.
Yeah, I don't
Good
know,
idea.
but yeah, it's a trip though. But I'll send you the one on Admiral Bird, and I don't know. It
Send me
might,
some shit too, dog. I'll watch
it
it.
might open you up to fucking.
Nah, I love
I love TikTok or no?
conspiracy
I don't have
theories,
TikTok.
bro. I love conspiracy
Fuck,
theories.
I don't
bro.
want to blow up your text
Because
messages.
China, bro.
I fucking love conspiracy theories, bro. Like that's my fucking favorite. Like I could fucking watch that shit all night, but I don't know. Sometimes you know what it
I'm
is,
about
bro.
to fucking spam your shit.
I'm gonna be
fucking later today.
I'm gonna be
fool.
honest with you, bro. Sometimes I don't. Okay, sometimes I criticize people that are so into it that they fucking look stupid. Like there's some people that are so into it that they start looking stupid, you know. And I'm like, fuck, how can they believe that? And
Like
for
some-
me,
some way out shit you're talking about, yeah.
Like for me, it's like okay,
I have a limit.
I'll watch it, I'll listen, I'll believe, but then also at the same time, I'm like, all right, don't get fooled.
You'll believe,
you
but
know?
you'll criticize.
Yeah,
you'll
like
be- yeah.
you think you watch
You
it.
have your own mind.
Exactly. Like don't get fooled. Don't you're like there's people, bro, that watch a video and they're like, oh my god, they'll literally sell all their shit and they're like, fuck this. Like we're gonna get fucking and it's like, bro, like
Yeah.
why? Like, no, don't sell your car, don't stop using fucking certain shit at home. Like keep doing your shit. Like who cares? You know, like
Yeah.
we're all gonna like the people that go vegan, like, bro, like that vegan shit is fake too, homie.
They say
like,
that that vegan is probably the worst thing
yeah, you know,
you
like,
can do because they kill fucking all the squirrels, all the moles, all the
Yeah.
insects. They kill fucking hundreds of thousands of fucking animals just for you to have a fucking
and then if you pay attention, bro, all the vegans start looking like Squidward.
yeah. Not only that too, they supposedly that they spray that certain chemical that kills everything that the farmers
That
of their
impossible
own
meat
land
shit's fucking.
don't even go and step on that land for a good 5 to 6 days just because of the chemicals are so bad that it fucks them up. So they let the chemicals kind of burn off and kind of go away with the sunlight.
Fuck that.
I,
that.
I don't know. It's man, I see so much shit, bro.
Hey
I
man.
dig it.
Hey, make sure you guys fucking watch this fucking episode and the upcoming ones because we're about to have some dope shit fucking coming up.
right.
Make sure you guys follow us. I'm about to end this shit already because we're fucking. I want to go home and fucking get into this bullshit. I want to fucking, you know, just go on TikTok and then just get fucking mind fucked. But anyways, much love to everybody for watching us. Make sure you guys follow us on Ace of Fates Barbershop and Tattoos. We got my boy, that barber Cheapy, baby. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
it is,
Appreciate y'all
man.
listening.
We got that boy Omatic made it. Polo
That
Tattoos.
boy Omatic made
You guys
it.
can always follow us on Ace of Fates Barbershop and Tattoos or look us up on YouTube. Off the Clipper. Not that one. Not that one. Oh.
Oh, we forgot to switch the board.
Yeah, we did. So I'm trying to figure it out. But anyways, but love to y'all. We'll see you guys next time, baby.
We out. Late.